The headlines: 16th Sumang Lila Day observed. Sumang Lila is an important medium of education, says Education Minister T.H. Radheshyam. And talks between Churachandpur, JC and state government scheduled today postponed. Good evening and welcome to ISTV English News. Now the news in detail. The 16th Sumang Lila Day was celebrated at Thokchom Iboyama Sumang Lila Sanglen at Palace Compound today. The celebration was organized by Manipur State Sumang Lila Council, Minister of Education T.H. Radheshyam, President of the Council Purnimasi Laima, lifetime President of the Council P. Gunachandra, Chief Advisor Dr. M. Nara and many other eminent persons took part in the celebration. As part of the celebration, journalist of Sanalai Bagh Delhi, M. Sujit was honored for completing the Thokchom Iboyama Fellowship, and the fellowship for this year was given to Herojit Nongmaithem of Naharogi Thaudang Delhi. Besides, the Iboyama Sumang Lila Award was conferred on Ningthauzam Rajan, who is popularly known as Kairao Rajan by his fans. Many veteran Lila artists were also honored by presenting simple gifts during the celebration. Songs of 10-year-old popular Leelas were also presented at the celebration. Speaking on the occasion, Minister T.H. Radheshyam said one should not watch Sumang Leelas just for entertainment but should watch them as a very important medium of education. Through Sumang Leelas, one can gain a lot of valuable knowledge and wisdom, the minister said. The third and final round of talks between Churachandpur, JC and the state government scheduled today has been postponed. The second round of talks was held recently, presided by Chief Minister N. Biren, to bring an amicable solution for the 9 martyrs who lost their lives in protest against anti-tribal bills passed by the past government. According to reports received by ISTV News, the state government finds it difficult to fulfill the charter of demands put up by the Churachandpur JC against anti-tribal bills. Therefore, the scheduled meeting was postponed for the time being. It was reported that the charter of demands put up by the JC include creation of districts for particular communities, enactment of 6th schedule and hill areas, and withdrawal of the 7th districts created by the previous government. However, the charter of demands put up by the JC was not official as reported. The Northeast India Development Party (NEIDP) has claimed that there was irregularity in counting of votes in the general elections in Patsoi Assembly constituency. A memorandum
below 60 years number of votes for
again has been submitted to the DC of Imphal West District. The party has said that they have the proof that the NEIDP candidate of the constituency, Sapam Keba, was defeated through unfair means. Showing solidarity to the party and Sapam Keba, a procession was also taken out from office of the NEIDP to the office of the DC of Imphal West at Lumphel. 5 representatives of the party met the DC and submitted the memorandum that contained proof of the present irregularity in counting of the votes. The party accused the RO of the constituency for the irregularity.
Ekoi haibire ekoi makata na sigumlaba aranba sidais de koine piriba ekoi keno meamse masi evidence meamse masi marik chumna pibirabanina masi ekoi makata ba ekoi arogi mathakta ekoi soidana ekoi put up tawjage haibase masi haibire ekoi objik ekoi pi ekoi hajik ekoi numinomni gi matam ekoi na thajarami ekoi yamna peaceful ekoi objik sanction jagane aduna peaceful ekoi numini ekoi ngaijige na ekoi haijai adusi mathakta ekoi na mase mamang dasu ekoi na ningsing bibe yai ekoi march ki tarik taragani thoida ekoi Delhi gi ekoi gi adum laba ECI gi ekoi office se ekoi masi se ekoi hana thajagrabani ekoi se thama se ekoi ngairga laksabani adu we cannot ekoi wait so long ekoi further ekoi ngaibu ngamjaraktre aduna ekoi na pamjari base ekoi miyam gi summa mihut se mandate se masibu miyam mangda phongna lut tawbase masidi tohan bigano aduna se asengba achumba puari ama ekoi anoba lamai ama hangdoga achumba se karaino se ekoi thiduk minara se se mayam punam gi cooperation ekoi nijari.
A young man was found dead beside the road at Ithing Haikol in Thangra Assembly constituency under suspicious circumstances. The man has been identified as Kundrakpam Amarjit, who is working as a collector of YVO office, Moirang branch. Startling, thousands of people gathered at the Tangkhul Nagalong ground at Ukhrul district headquarters yesterday. Chief Minister N. Biren kept aside the bulletproof glass podium erected on the stage for him to address the mammoth audience, asserting that it's not bulletproof but love that can protect one's life. The organizers arranged bulletproof podium on the stage for security reasons, but the Chief Minister did not want to use it. Instead, stood in the open on the stage and spoke. He greeted the audience and said that he came to visit Ukhrul to see elder brother and feel the difficulties faced by the people there. The 37th Foundation Day of BJP and birth anniversary of Baba Sahib Bhimrao Ambedkar, organized by BJP OBC Morcha, was observed at the office of party at Nitaipat Chuthek today. President of BJP Manipur Pradesh K.S.H. Babananda, President of OBC Morcha S. Liben, Parliamentary Secretary of IFCD L. Rameshwar, General Secretary of the party and Nimbus, Assistant Director of MOBC T.H. Joy and many party workers attended the observance. Speaking at the observance, Party President Babananda said, "A good governance could not be brought if there is no love and peaceful coexistence among us. Members of the different organizations of the party have to work wholeheartedly and courageously in order to strengthen the party from the present level," he appealed. Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly Y. Khemchan has conveyed greetings to people of Manipur on the occasion of Chairauba and Good Friday. May the festival usher in happiness, peace, unity and oneness and development in the state, he added. Kanglei Park Students Association KSA has decided to seek legal action against production of obscene music video albums and uploading the same in social media. Subedar of 7th IRB Henley Paul was killed on the spot when the vehicle he was travelling met an accident around 1 in the midnight along the Imphal-Ziri Road near Oinamlong. The vehicle fell into a gorge. The driver of the vehicle is reportedly in serious condition and undergoing medical treatment at a hospital. The Kuki MP Churachandpur KIC has stated that the imbroglio arising out of the aftermath of violence that occurred on the night of March 4 at Saitwan Kuno has been settled amicably in conjunction with the Kuki customary law and practice at the office of the KIC on April 10 in the presence of all Kuki civil society groups. A press release issued by Secretary of Information and Publicity KIC Jampao Haukeb recalled that member of ADC Churachandpur and Defense Secretary of the KLA/KNO, which is a signatory to the tripartite suspension of Operation SOO, were physically assaulted by Post Commander of 42 AR Saitwan Kuno. The Revolutionary People's Front RPF has appealed to the people of both Hills and Valley to pay tribute to those who sacrificed their lives for the motherland at the Martyrs Shrine atop Thangmeiban Chairauching on April 13th. This was informed in a press release issued by the Secretary Publicity of RPF, Robin Kuman. He said the RPF and its armed wing People's Liberation Party PLA bow in respect of the martyrs and share the grief of the bereaved families. The front also appealed to the people not to organize any entertainment program or picnic on April 13, but light candles at homes to pay tribute to the martyrs, the press release added. General Secretary of All Manipur District Council Teachers Association, Led Kohao, has said that the association will launch intense agitation if the government fails to fulfill its demands within 15 days. He said this while addressing a press conference at Manipur Press Club today. He said the teachers haven't been given salary for the last 8 months. Many vacant posts have remained unfilled and quarters haven't been allotted to the teachers. A memorandum has been submitted to the Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister and Minister of Tribal Affairs regarding this, the General Secretary of the association said.
Election duty su handak gi 11 Assembly election duty su tarok phangdan na chatle hujik si angang admission to busu ngamdre ekoina tarok phangrabni na tara hilaga school chatlo haibra government na ekoi gi appeal ni masi phanghan bi draba athu matam da ekoina the kind of agitation pen down strike dagi horaga makata na ekoi sum chat thagadori.
Hanglap Assembly Constituency, T. Thangazalam Haukip has been elected unanimously as the chairman of the Hill Areas Committee, Manipur Legislative Assembly today. A non-disease has affected cattle at Sandangkhong in Kumbi Assembly Constituency. No authority concerned has attended the area so far. Therefore, owners of the cattle have to purchase medicines from the pharmacy to save the cattle. The owners bought medicine named BZ from the pharmacy and veterinary doctors vaccinated the cattle. Doctors charged 200 rupees for a full-grown cow and 100 rupees for a calf for vaccination. Owner of a cow drew the attention of the department concerned to look into the matter and do provide assistance to them.
Tongana yengu matamda sanbi amada lupa chani sana amada lupa chama sumai tawdana koi hujusik leiba san singsi aya mana imung khudingi nadabam ta yaudre na haiba yare made koi gi lamdam si oina kumbi kendra si oina nariba san singsi gi mari leinaba department na ungtang yenghin bidana masigi san sigi da busing sida gi ungtang kandiba pa mena sumai thamjage.
Chairman cum Managing Director of Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, TH Hemo, expressed that the new government has taken up many steps to make Housing for All 2022 a success. Speaking to media persons at his office chamber at Uripok, he said the project taken up by the central government has been put into action by the state BJP government. He appealed to the state government to provide assistance to the company, which is a financial institution and license holder of Northeast Indian region, to bring development in the state.
Good. See what Iramdam Sidalariba Katsa house Makaise to convert into Paka houses. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Housing for All by 2022 mission. Credit link subsidy scheme. Sida based over Pazarva scheme Mama Lakiba. High risk scheme say 2015 ge 21st August aikoi punamaki iramdam Manipur sigi asset amoiraba Panthoibi imagi koloi minglen bu logjaraga mingthonjakiba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited ka central government ga MOU ma sign tawnajaraga high risk scheme se koi Manipur su loans to bhaujakhrabani.
Naharo Laisemba Club Thangmaiban Sinam Laika has cleaned the surroundings of Cherauching with an aim to keep the area neat and clean. Visitors coming to Cherauching are informed not to litter the area and should not break branches of trees. The club has appealed to the visitors to support them in keeping the surroundings of the sacred Cherauching neat and clean. MLA of Wongkhai Assembly Constituency, Okram Henry, distributed pensions to old aged persons between 60 to 79 years at Eastern Students Club, Nongmaibung today. The MLA said the pension distributing today will minimize the difficulties faced by the old aged persons in the area in some extent. A one-day workshop on cashless transaction organized by District E-Governance Society, Tamenglong, was held at DC Complex, Tamenglong today. ADC headquarter Namlanglung, Gangmei and many level entrepreneurs took part in the workshop. Speaking at the workshop, a representative of the District E-Governance Society said the main objective of organizing the workshop is to give awareness about the cashless transaction to the people of Tamenglong. The scrutiny for election for the post of President and 6 standing committee members, office bearers of All Manipur Working Journalist Union AMZU for the year 2017-19 was held today. Wangkhemcha Samjai, former president and chief editor of Kanglei Paki Maira, and PH Santos, senior photographer of PTI, were qualified for the candidates of the post of president. A press release issued by returning officer of the election, N. Tombira, stated that 10 other candidates have been qualified for the post of 6 standing committee members. They are Sukham Nanda of Chronicle, O. Ibochobo of ISTV, T.S. Ranjan of ISTV, B. Sanjoy, Ekoigi Panthung, Priyo Achom UNA, A. Bridget Kanglapao, Bisorjit Namairakpam of Impact TV, M. Ramesh Chandra, Impact TV, Brown Nongmaithem of New Observer Post, and Konzengbam Nirmala of Sangha Express. Though 13 candidates submitted nomination files to the RO of the election for the year 2017-19, 3 members, R.K. Bulu of Poknapam, A. Jiten of Sangha Express and Amukhomba Ngangbam of Manipur Chronicle were disqualified on account of some errors in the nomination papers. The last date of withdrawal of the nomination papers is tomorrow, that is 13 April. The election will be held on May 1st this year, the press release added. Now the national news. Congress leader and former Union Minister Akhilesh Das Gupta passed away after suffering a heart attack today. Akhilesh Das has been the Minister of State for Steel in UPA 1, served as a mayor of Lucknow and held many posts in the Congress for nearly 2 decades. Akhilesh was a son of former UP Chief Minister Banarasi Das. He also had stakes in real estate, media and several education institutions aside from an active interest in politics and sports. It was a cautious mood at the start for markets on Wednesday, with the Sensex inching up 50 points as the countdown begins for release of key IIP and inflation data later in the day. Shares overseas cut a sorry figure as geopolitical tug-of-war over the Middle East and the Korean Peninsula weighed. Dealers said building up of positions by participants ahead of key economic data, industrial production for February and consumer price index for March to be released after market closing today influenced sentiment. However, other Asian markets saw weakness which restricted the move. The US Dow Jones Industrial Average ended 0.03% lower yesterday. Now, before we end the headlines once again. 16th Sumang Lila Day observed. Sumang Lila is an important medium of education, says Education Minister T.H. Radhesham. And talks between Churachandpur JC and state government scheduled today postponed. That's all we have for today. Thank you for watching and good night.